Nigerian Senate on Thursday stepped down the motion on the urgent need to correct misconceptions regarding purported Christian genocide narratives in Nigeria by Senator Ali Ndume. According to the Senate, this is due to the sensitive nature of the matter. The report.
Senator Ndume in the motion had sought, amongst other things, to urge the Senate to engage the U.S. Congress and others to clarify the misconception. He insisted that Nigeria's security challenges are multidimensional and not religion-driven.
Concerned about the increasing circulation, both domestically and internationally, of the narrative alleging an ongoing Christian genocide in Nigeria, amplified by some advocacy groups, foreign media, and religious networks. Also concerned that such narrative, though often arising from genuine concern, risks oversimplifying Nigeria's security challenges.
Several lawmakers spoke in support of the motion, sharing their experiences of peaceful coexistence between Christian and Muslim communities in their district.
We need to understand the tactics and the practice of the terrorists. And we must now engage the executive about counterterrorism, because the argument is that most of the launch counterterrorism approach are not sufficient enough to actually engage the terrorists.
Unfortunately, where I come from, there's no church that was ever banned. People killed in Sokoto and Paraka. No, not all of them are Muslims and not Christians. This information, Mr. President, cannot be allowed to continue as it is. We must take decisive steps to ensure that we readdress the reality of what is ongoing in Nigeria, that the global community will have true education about Nigeria is what Nigeria should be, what its policy is in Nigeria.
Fresh in our mind, in 2014, when a terrorist bombed Jumat mosque in Kano, where over 250 people died. We have all the document with us.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio welcomed the motion and agreed it highlighted the urgent need for the previously proposed National Security Conference.
Some people must have gone there to give a one-sided story. And at the end, it will now look as if only Christians are being killed by terrorists in Nigeria. But I can tell you that a lot of Muslims have lost their lives in the last 5-10 years. The same way Christians have also lost their lives. So my personal opinion is that Nigerians have lost their lives as a result of insurgencies, banditry, and others.
The Senate leader moved to schedule the executive session for Tuesday, October 14, and was seconded by Bauchi Central lawmaker Abdul Ningi before it was adopted by the Senate.
Senate, it is our conviction that the insecurity problem, the insecurity challenge in Nigeria is not religion-driven. And having said that, as a resolution on the basis of our discussion here, that will now step down further consideration of this motion, especially the prayers, till the next legislative day, which is Tuesday next week.
I second the motion most appropriately that this motion is unanimously agreed, adopted, but proper reaction to this motion should be stepped down until when we have an executive session.
Akpabio then proposed suspending the discussion and continuing it in a closed session.
We are facing a situation whereby these terrorists are trying to terminate the lives of Nigerians. And then, of course, frustrate us from going into the farms, producing food to feed ourselves. So this discussion will be better in a closed session. And I think at the end of the day, we should actually have a small team.
This marks a significant step in addressing religious tensions through dialogue and policy in Nigeria's upper chamber.